How's it going, everybody? DJ Neeks here, and welcome back to my A through Z playthrough for Heroes of the Storm. Today, we have landed upon Medivh, who is one of the most powerful characters in the game, but is consistently at the bottom of win rates in the game amongst the entire roster. Why? Because Medivh is a nightmare to solo queue into a game with, because Medivh is specifically designed for organized team play. He has things in his kit that doesn't necessarily make him do anything really well himself. What he is meant to do is help make his teammates better, enhance them, give them protection, give them portals to be able to get from one place to another. And, you know, being able to have either a time stop or a silence ult. And, you know, his value is really determined by his teammates. Like, I can put down portals all I want, but if my teammates don't really utilize what I give them, they're not going to be able to, you know, get much value from what I can be able to do as Medivh. He usually just has one build. There's, you know, there are other different talents that you can take that can be able to do some really good things, especially at level 20. He has some incredible talents at level 20. But he mainly just has one build while being able to alternate between two good ults. Both of them are pretty good. But you'll see his difficulty is very hard because he is designed in a specific manner. When he first came out, I couldn't understand what he was supposed to be good at. When he first came out and I was leveling up to level 5, it was horrendous for me because I could not understand or figure out what he was supposed to be good at. Keep in mind, he's labeled as a specialist. Up until that point, we had only had specialists that were good at something, like pushing lanes, getting XP, like Azmodan, Gazlo, Murky, Nazebo, Sylvanas, Hammer, Zool, Zagara, the Lost Vikings. They are all good at something in terms of pushing lanes or getting XP or something along those lines. And I couldn't understand what Medivh was supposed to be good at. And it wasn't until I started seeing him being played in HGC and by pro players that I realized what he was supposed to be good at, and why he is a nightmare to queue into, solo queue into quick match and other things like that, where there's no organization and such. So I'm not really expecting a win. I'm expecting things to go very badly, though I have heard that if you want to get better at this character, you really should utilize quick cast so you can be able to cast your spells really fast. So we'll see how this goes. I'm hoping, I mean, I know a lot of people say that if you want to get better at the game, then you need to, you need to utilize quick casts, and I've just been kind of, I've been hesitant because I feel like I tried it sometime, and it just, my timing was just all off. It's something I would have to practice with and get used to, but, I mean, I can understand what they're talking about because the timing for protection and portal are so crucial, and we'll see how this goes. I'm hoping it goes well.
Let the games begin.
All right, everyone. Well, we already have a Zeratul whose connection is pretty poor. The friendly team, Medivh, Malfurion, Hanzo, Sergeant Hammer, and Zeratul versus Tassadar, Thrall, Lucio, Jaina, and Sylvanas. And we are on the Haunted Mines. We have to face a Sylvanas on a 2-lane map. Oh my gosh. We are going to go with Stable Portal at level 1. You will notice that I am a bird. Medivh does not have a mount. He has a bird form that he can use to fly over the battlefield, and he is completely invulnerable. Notice I had to get out of it in order to cover this. That is what it's like when you are in your bird form. Can't really do much other than just kind of scout for your team. I can go over here. I can look at the enemy team. They can't do a thing about it. Protect my Hanzo teammates. Oh, yep. There are the quick cast settings. There we go. There we go. We'll see, with myself and Malfurion, we have a lot of sustain on this team. I have to readjust to using quick cast. There we go. So the cool thing about one of my abilities, my Q, is that if I hit an enemy hero, it reduces the cooldown by 5 seconds and refunds my mana. So if I just keep hitting an enemy hero, I get mana back, and I can be able to use it faster. Which, when I use this on quick cast, makes it more difficult. Put that portal there to help out my Malfurion and Hanzo teammates. I did hit Lucio there.
I will endeavor to return the favor. Great shadow.
Ah! Sylvanas did move out of the way. Looks like the Hammer and Zerto are doing pretty well in the top lane. Of course, we are going against a Sylvanas, so they're getting tons of value right now. We're going to go with Bird's Eye View at level 4. What this is going to let me do is I go up here and... Whee! Look at that. Look at the radius that I can be able to see here.
The mines will open shortly, heroes. Soon the dead will awaken.
My destiny awaits.
Hit Sylvanas there. Keep hitting her. And I am getting attacked. Because, of course, Sylvanas is fair and balanced on a 2-lane map.
For the sake of our future.
Okay. Go. I'm going to have to time, of course, where it's going to go with my mouse.
I see visions.
Ah. Look at this Jaina. There we go. That's what you get when you try to overplay your hand like that.
For the sake of our future.
The Thrall is still soaking in the top lane. And by the way, don't expect much talk about his history or development because he has pretty much not gotten changed at all since he entered the game. The only change he has had has been, has been this talent at level 7 called Raven Familiar. That is the only thing that has been touched on Medivh since then. So now we're going to go for a talent here at level 7 called the Master's Touch. It's like Kael'thas's Convection, where I have to keep hitting heroes with my Q without dying. If I'm able to do that 30 times without dying, I can increase its damage. I messed up on my portal there. This is what I get for going, oh, I'll just try trick cast. Quick cast. Thank you. I can't talk today. By the way, our Zeratil's the only one getting seeds. So I'm at 9 stacks now. Good protection to our hammer teammate. Gonna go ahead and... Oh! Of course, Sylvanas. Spreading that poison. Can I actually go into the mines in my bird form? Their thralls stayed in the lane. I can. Okay, so they're down here. And of course they have a Sylvanas who wants to keep pushing. Because that's, I guess, what you do as Sylvanas on a 2-lane map. Ah, mister.
I will set things right.
And that's one of the cool little things that you can try and do as Medivh. Is just try and teleport in there. Try and... I'm able to at least get some stacks here. Oh, my portal went away. But look at this. I can go ahead and tap the sippy cup even while I'm a bird. Unfortunately, the enemy team does have their ults now, so this is going to be a problem for us. Apparently our Zeratul having some frame rate and connection problems. You notice that we aren't really doing the objective. Neither team really is. You know, they tried to fix this map, and really all they did was just kind of make it where if you get characters that specialize just in 2-lane maps, it's just like now it feels a little broken and such. Can use the Leyline Seal, but unfortunately I could not save my teammates. That was an awful port. Our Zeratul is a bot because he is having internet troubles. Because they have Sylvanas, they just want to push the lane. Forget doing the objective. We have Sylvanas. Let's just do nothing but push lane, get camps. That sounds like a fun game, doesn't it? All I can really do is watch. I mean, we're not gonna let this can't get much value, but this is what it's like playing on this map now. No one ever wants to do the objective. They just want to push the lanes because it's a 2-lane map, and they figure, why should I bother doing that? Of course, now they go in there. Oh, because they want to chase Malfurion. See what I mean? They didn't go in there to do the objective. They just went in there because they wanted to get a kill. I feel like Blizzard needs to take this map and redo it again. I know they already did it once, but now it just feels like no one ever wants to do anything but push the lane. That's not Heroes of the Storm. That's League of Legends.
It is time to act. The winds of change are howling.
The objectives is one of the things that sets this game apart from that. But then you get characters like Sylvanas that abuse this whole formula. And I'm halfway through my Master's Touch stacks, but look at this. They are bunched up as 4 and 5 now, where our team is split and getting killed off one by one. We have a bot Zeratul who's also getting killed. See, the enemy team doesn't even care about finishing the objective. They just want to get camps and push lanes. That's all they want to do. And I'm sure some people are going to say, well, what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. That's what you do in this game. No, that's not what you do in this game. But... oh my gosh, she's already once again using that stupid mind control ult.
The hour of my golem's return.
Oh my gosh, they actually did finish the objective. And our team really didn't do that. And look at that. We might lose this. Holy moly. See, I feel like I can't do anything. I can shoot off this ult, but what am I really doing? It's like it did nothing, really.
Your golem is complete, but it is weaker than that of your foes.
Ugh. See? Sylvanas on this map is so broken. This is so ridiculous. Sylvanas is so broken on this map. How is it no one can see that this is a problem?
Going to pull back for now.
Normally, I would not want to show this match, but this is Medivh, and I know that I'm not really going to get anything better, so... you can see why Medivh is constantly at the bottom of win rates. And why I completely suck as Medivh. I am a terrible Medivh player, but then again, we got a 2-lane map and we went up against a Sylvanas. What was supposed to happen? And I had an AFK Zeratul, who has internet problems and can't play. Sylvanas is one of the worst characters to ever enter this game. If you just got triggered by that statement, I will elaborate on that when we get to Sylvanas in this playthrough. I'm not saying she's bad as a character. I'm saying she's bad for the game, for the community. She's one of those characters that I have categorized as detrimental to the game, the quality of this game and the community. I'm sure everybody's going to disagree with me on that view, because everyone loves Sylvanas. Well, not me. So, the talents we went with today. Only got to 13. Normally, I would not do this. I would not upload this, but I know I'm not going to get anything better with Medivh. That's just how Medivh is right now. He is in a place where he's not in a great place in terms of regular play. He is designed specifically for organized play. If you have a team of buddies and you are on comms and you are really good Moba players, then one of you play Medivh. Because you can make wonders happen, but with an organized team with communication. Maybe when they incorporate the voice comms into this game, maybe his win rate will change, but man, it just... I really wish, because I can see the potential. I've seen it. I had a match where I went up against Medivh that was led in his team in damage. So I know it's possible. But he is not for me. I'm not saying he's bad. He's not. But the way the game... but it's unfortunately the way he is designed and the way this game is designed, you can't solo queue into this game as Medivh. Just in regular quick match play, he is only meant to be played in organized play, like Team League. You go into Team League, he is really good in that regard because you will have buddies, you'll have friends on comms, various different great things that you can do with Medivh. But the talents I went with today, Stable Portal, Bird's Eye View, the Master's Touch, which I think I only got halfway through before I died there, Leyline Seal, Astral Projection, but obviously I need to work on my timing if I'm going to utilize Quick Cast with this. Otherwise I would have been able to plan, but sometimes you have to do things so fast you don't have time to plan. At level 16, I probably would have gone with Enduring Will to increase the duration or Reabsorption, but I don't know. And at level 20, I may have gone with Guardian of Tirisfal, where it instantly kills minions and catapults. It doesn't work for monsters, unfortunately, but that's, you know, it also doesn't work for mercs, but it's great for lane clear. So this can be really good if you play him on Tomb of the Spider Queen. This can be great if you have a mana-heavy team comp around you. There's a number of different ways to play him, but he's not for me. Up next, we're going to be taking a look at Muradin, a warrior that I struggled to learn how to play for the longest time, and then he went through a recent talent rework, and I love this new current version of Muradin, but I will talk more on that when we come back. Stay tuned.